Hi, I'm Steve Wilsensky. I'm CEO and one of the co-founders of BNNano. Every advancement throughout humanity has been defined by the materials that have been used during that era. You've got the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, the Iron Age, and to get into the challenges, the demands of the 21st century, we need to come up with new materials. One of the materials that has been specifically identified has been the boron nitride nanotube. This is a material that was developed in the 1990s, and it was explored in the laboratory for about the next 20 to 30 years, and it remained on the laboratory level because no one could figure out how to produce this or to commercialize it. And that's until BNNano came along. And in 2018, we came up with a proprietary process to where we've manufactured what we call the boron nitride nanobarb, which is a unique form of the boron nitride nanotube. You add it to other things to make other things stronger, make other things better. So imagine, if you will, what you could do if you had a spacecraft that was 40% lighter. What could you do if you had a plastic that could stop a bullet? What could you do if you could create a more environmentally friendly way to create fire protection? All of these things are possible with the boron nitride nanotube. So there's a tremendous amount of opportunities and applications that this material can bring forward. Working with our customers and our strategic partners, we've shipped more than 1 quadrillion nanobarbs since the last raise on net capital. And BNNano is working with some world-class customers and strategic partners like the Navy, organizations like NASA. They're working to develop products and materials to protect astronauts and spacecraft. True Velocity out of Garland, Texas, who are working with enhanced polymers and plastics. We're working with Eck Industries out of Wisconsin to help develop and improve our aluminum and our metallurgy. We're working with international companies as well, like Hunit out of Korea, to help advance additive manufacturing in aerospace. We are fortunate that we have a world-class group of customers and also have a lot of strategic relationships that we are looking to grow as we move forward. But how do these nanobarbs work?
Well, if you were to take rock candy and shrink it down to the nanoscale, this is a lot like what our nanobarb looks like. It consists of a nanotube, which is a lot like a straw, but only 1 or 2 atoms thick, and super strong and super stiff. So why do we add these nanocrystals to the outside of the nanotube? A lot like rebar and concrete, provides enough strengthening to enable skyscrapers to be built on the foundations. Our nanobarb has this irregular surface, just like rebar, enables a significant strengthening in a lot of materials like aluminum and polymer and ceramics, which enable them to be significantly strengthened for new applications and a lot lighter materials for use in things like spaceships, cars, trains, personal protection, and so on. Our nanobarb comes in the form of a powder. And for example, right here is the most boron nitride nanotubes that has ever been produced and held in one location. And we are getting ready to ship this to a customer. But we take this powder and we can add it to materials like aluminum and polymers to create filaments for additive manufacturing, higher strength aluminum for lighter weight structures and stronger structures. So when printing with our nanobarb filament, not only is the filament super strong, but our nanobarbs act like a screw between 2 pieces of wood in between the layers of filament, significantly enhancing that interlayer strength.
The markets that we are striving for are raw materials, which on its own is estimated to be a $10 billion marketplace by the year 2027. The other area where we have a great deal of interest is in lightweighting, and that is to make things lighter and stronger, which includes metals, it includes plastics, ceramics. That market is estimated to be almost $270 billion by the year 2027. And part of what we're doing now is we want to come back to the crowd to raise more funds so that we can engage with these customers, so that we can continue to develop our products, and so that we can grow our company even more. The crowd gave us introductions to companies that have become our customers. They gave us introductions to people that have helped us understand our technology better and to help expand our business development opportunities. That's our roots, and we want to come back to you to ask you again to join us as we grow our company. But we want to ask you for more than just an investment. What ideas do you have that we can consider? So we'd like to invite you to join the BNNano family, to invest in us, to help us grow the company. to help us develop new products that can really help humanity evolve into the next era of materials, to enable those ambitions for the 21st century.